Hi everybody, Bob with Knivestown here. I have an Emerson knife to review for you today. This is the famous CQC-8 model. This is the model that has been in production now for 30 years. It is in use with the British SAS, the Special Air Services. It has had a presence, it did have a presence in the Bosnian conflict, and it is certainly proven itself on the battlefield. It has the military cred and has certainly made a name for itself. The knife ships in a plastic pouch and arrives with a product warranty registration card. There's a picture of Ernest Emerson there. And the knife, this particular model that I have, is a satin blade finish. We'll talk about some of the different finishes you can get, but we'll just take a look at this knife. Those are G10 handles, of course. Emerson uses G10 on scales on all their knives, and that's a very good material to use because it's a very rugged and impervious type of material, and it has a surface texture that, if I can get that for you there, you can see that it does have a finely checkered surface there. Very good traction. It is kind of a grippy, tacky kind of surface. Has a spacer there. That's a G10 spacer. And then it does have it is open frame at that point there, just by the pivot, so debris can move through the knife. All right, let's open it up. Like I said, that the blade is the satin finish, and I'll give you the technical specs on it. The blade is 3.9 inches. The overall length of the knife is 9.3 inches. As I said, the handle scales are G10 over stainless liners, and the weight of the knife is 4.6 ounces. The blade steel is 154 cm, produced at a Rockwell hardness of 57 to 59. It is a liner lock knife, and there is traction grips there on the liner lock, so you can get that so you can get a good grip on that to get that closed to work it. Now, one of the main reason for this the success of this knife with the military application really has to do with the blade geometry. Obviously, it's just a tough, rugged knife to begin with, and that's just a given. A knife has to have that just to begin with. But to be a real success like this one has, the secret is really in the blade geometry, and the reason for that is because it does a couple of things very well. It does really everything well, but it does two things in particular very well, and that would be piercing and slashing. Now remember, it is a fighting knife, so those are the things that you're thinking about. It does have a very straight ahead point, much like a spear point, like a spear point blade where the tip points straight ahead. This does have that same type of a straight ahead pointing, although it's not a spear point. This blade almost really resembles, it has more of almost a scimitar look to it. So it does have the very good piercing potential with that point that's sticking straight ahead. It does have The point does narrow at the tip there to assist in piercing, and there is a swedge at the top there which also assists. But it doesn't get too narrow though. It doesn't get too small, thin, and sacrifice tip strength. The tip strength is not sacrificed. That is, it narrows just enough right at the very end there, and then the swedge also assists, and the geometry of the blade is, as you can see, it's a straight ahead point. So that does work well for piercing. But at the same time, it also has plenty of belly here and sweep for your slash cut, for your draw cut. You can see how that would work. Those are that and the strength of the blade are really the secrets to the success of this knife. The other secret, of course, would be the ergonomics, the handle and the fit of it in the hand. It really fits in the hand like a glove and feels comfortable in the hand. It feels good in the hand. It feels natural, and it feels like an extension of your arm. You know, it's just a natural part. Wherever your hand points, the knife points that way too, and it just really incorporates itself very easily into your movements. It's easy to get a good grasp on it because you've got this deep finger groove here, and then you've got some more subtle finger groove here and here. Okay, but you can see that one right there. And then, of course, the traction grip on the top, where you can see it's got that jimping there at the spur, which is, of course, also the wave opener. As you know, this has the wave opening system, which snags that spur on your pocket as you're drawing it. So as you're drawing that, you pull that out like that, and that spur there opens the knife. So it is a one-handed opening. Fast open without any spring or anything in it. Like the other Emerson knives, it does have a slotted screw here at the pivot, which can be adjusted, and then the other screws on the knife are Phillips head screws. So easy tools to use in the field, no real special equipment required. A good sized lanyard hole there. Certainly enough for paracord or whatever else you might be using. The liner lock is good and thick, good and strong. It opens with a thumb disc, and you can see how that sits there on top of the blade. There's the logo. You can see this is a satin finish, and this knife can be had in satin or the black DLC, and it can be had in a plain blade such as this or serrated. So there's 4 different variations you can get this knife in. This knife is the mid-sized. The Horseman is the smaller version of this. And Emerson is coming out with a Super CQC-8, which is even larger than this one. And that's a brand new knife that they've just come out with. So this particular pattern will be available in 3 sizes. And I guess that'll give you also some kind of an idea of how successful and popular it's been. It's really a good, tough, rugged, hard-using knife. And it has proven itself in real-world conflict. It's a right-hand carry. The pocket clip is not adjustable or swappable. It's right-hand tip-up carry. It's a very good knife. Well, thanks for watching. I'll see you again.